Hello and welcome to the Living Confidently with Sight Loss podcast from Talking N-Vision. I'm Mike.
Hi, and I'm Amanda.
And we hope to be the one voices coming into your home to give you some great advice or just to keep you company for a while. Now today we've decided it was time to address a really joyful, happy topic. That big C word, Christmas.
Yep, that's because we're busy planning our Christmas fair here at N-Vision at the moment. It's on Saturday the 29th of November from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. here at our headquarters in Bosworth Place in Blackpool. And like lots of organisations, we have a party to look forward to with lots of our lovely clients. And we're also filling a coach with clients and their friends to go on a day trip to Bent's Garden Centre in Warrington. Have you got lovely plans for this Christmas this year, Mike?
I've got some time off, so I'll be taking time off over the Christmas and New Year period so I can be at home. We're moving house this weekend, so it'll be a first Christmas in our new house, so looking forward to see what that shapes up to be like.
Yeah.
Hopefully try and spend some time with friends and family, meeting up with a friend that I've not seen for about 5 or 6 years. So.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
That's and moving house just before Christmas, that's brave, I must say.
Yeah.
Well, it is a great time of year for many people, and obviously it is traditionally a time to see friends and family and enjoy a bit of socialising. But let's be honest, for some people Christmas can be a bit of a struggle. It can make you feel lonely and a bit isolated, particularly if you don't get a chance to see your friends and family. And it can be even worse if you have low vision. You can be missing out on some of the sights you associate with Christmas.
Yeah, like the tree all lit up of the faces of your family when they come through the door.
Yeah, exactly. And if you've got a new diagnosis, it can be a hard time to adjust to your new reality. So I thought it'd be a good idea for us today to read out a poem that kind of sums it all up. It's by a guy called Dave Steele. He's also known as the Blind Poet. Dave Steele has featured extensively in the national media, and there's been a documentary about him on television. I think you can still download that on one of the apps. That documentary showed the impact of having a degenerative sight loss condition. He's been losing his sight over time, and he shows not just how it's affected him, but how it's affected his whole family to gradually become severely sight impaired. It's actually based quite locally, by the way. Some of that documentary was filmed on St Anne's Beach.
All right.
One of the topics he covers brilliantly in the documentary, and a lot of his poems, is that there is hope. There is a way of getting through to the other side and finding joy, and obviously joy is an important part of Christmas.
I think it's one of those times of the year that no matter what, you always try and find a way of getting to each other. You know, it's a bit like Mother's Day or Father's Day, birthdays. You know, you always try and make that effort, that extra effort to see your friends and family at least one time in the year, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Or at the very least, you have hopefully some golden memories to look back on.
Yeah.
And that's quite a theme of this poem. It's quite an important thing that comes through this poem. So it's a beautiful poem, and I'll try and do it justice. If any of the listeners want to read it themselves afterwards, you can follow Dave Steele, the Blind Poet, on social media, or get in touch with us, and we'll obviously give you a copy of this poem if this is something that you feel you want to read through at your own leisure. So I'll give it a try, Mike. This Christmas I'll be wishing for a moment still and true, to see the world I love once more the way I used to do. To catch the sparkle in her eyes, the warmth behind that smile, to hold her picture in my mind and keep it there a while. To see the glow of fairy lights reflected on faces near, my children laughing by the tree, the sounds I still hold dear. The haze that steals their outlines now, the shadows time has drawn, can't dim the love that lights my heart each precious Christmas morn. But still, I hope that just this once the blur might softly fade, and I might see their faces clear in memories we've made. For sight's not just in eyes alone, it's painted by the soul, and though the darkness grows each year, their love still makes me whole. So if the stars grant one small gift, This wish I'll send above to see, more clear, the ones I hold, the faces that I love.
May I say, beautifully read.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think one of the big takeaways from that is a couple of lines. The haze that steals their outlines now, the shadows times has drawn, can't dim the love that lights my heart each precious Christmas morn. It reiterates Dave's point in his documentary that there is light after sight loss, even severe sight loss.
Yeah, and it can all hinge on having that right support as you help just adjusting and going forward.
Absolutely. It's about the people in your lives, and that's not just friends and family, though they are important. It's also organisations like us that can help you through things. But we appreciate friends and family. It's a big ask for them to help people through this as well. So it's one of the reasons we have a family support group here at N-Vision, and obviously we do sight loss awareness training, so people can appreciate it more. And that's what we're all about supporting everybody, the person that's going through the loss and all their family and carers and friends too. And obviously it's one of the things our Living Confidently with Sight Loss programme's all about. It's about building back independence and a sense of security and control over your life. Okay, back to this time of year. We've mentioned this already. The Living Confidently with Sight Loss programme is not just about practical day-to-day stuff. It's about finding joy and having fun and being with friends or making new friends.
Yeah, and there's lots of activities that N-Vision is involved in to help you socialise and meet new people and gain new skills. Could you tell us a little bit more about how people can get involved, Amanda? Things like that?
Well, absolutely. We go a bit quiet over Christmas like any organisation, but we promise in the new year we've got a lot on offer. There's going to be a lot of activities at N-Vision. So if it is a little bit of a lonely time, please know that from January onwards there's going to be all sorts of activities that we can do here for you. We've got sports, dancing, yoga, outings. The walking club will start again. There'll be a lot going on here, and we will make sure people have fun no matter what degree of sight loss they have. But to find out about that, you just need to keep in touch with us. You need to either connect to us by email or phone, and of course listen to the Talking N-Vision podcasts and productions like this to find out what's going on.
Yeah, there's plenty of help and support and ways that you can get in touch with us and just to find out what's going on. We've got a special activities and events section in our Talking N-Vision podcast that we send out each week free of charge. So if you've not got a Dapper, an Alexa, please do get in touch. We can sort one of them out for you free of charge. You can email us at info@nvision-nw.co.uk, or you can ring us on 01253 362696. Just one last thing left to say, and that's that we do hope you enjoy these festive seasons, and remember, N-Vision is here to help and support you in 2026, so please do stay in touch. Until next time, it's goodbye for now.
Bye.